Hi everyone, welcome back to my studio. This week I want to share with you another making of video of a collage for the Collaborative Collage project. I just want to quickly say thank you to everybody that has been tuning in and watching this project growing. It's such an exciting process for me working on these collages, and it just is even more great having you all be able to share this experience with me. I keep getting asked why I'm working on this project. Well, first of all, I was looking for a new challenge. And I asked myself how it feels to work with collage papers that you didn't choose yourself. Can you create collages that you like from papers which are provided from others? That was the big question. And so I asked my newsletter community to send me some papers that I would use for the project. I received 65 envelopes with collage paper. And this collage here is collage number 39. So more than half of the project is done. And I can say that it wasn't always easy to create collages from these papers. In the beginning, it was very frustrating because I couldn't work as usual. I had to develop a new way of working, and above all, a new way of thinking. I usually look in my paper stash for material that inspires me before I start with a new collage. But in this project, I have to work with what someone else has prepared for me. Most of the time, I find the material uninspiring. I often don't like the colors at all. Many of the pieces of paper are a bit too busy for me. I usually like to work more with single colored papers. Every envelope is a new challenge for me, and over time I've learned to deal with it. My goal is to create a collage, and it should look interesting. Sometimes I have an idea right away, and other times it takes me hours to create something. I like some collages better than others. Sometimes I'm very happy with my creation, and the next one may not turn out so well. I always try to motivate myself to keep going. And what really helped me a lot to understand my work process better were the videos I share here on the channel every week. Whenever I try to explain my individual steps, I have to think about what exactly I did and why. I don't usually think too much while creating. I follow my intuition and see what comes out of it. Reflecting on my work afterwards really helps a lot to better understand my own process. Another question I've been asked many times is whether I don't find it boring to work on such a long-term project. So I don't find it boring. Sometimes it's stressful because I'm short on time and I still want to create that collage for the project, and it takes a lot of time to prepare everything for these videos. After filming the video comes the editing. It takes quite a bit of time because I keep taking breaks from creating to decide how to proceed, and I cut out those parts because no one wants to see me sitting there staring at my creation. After cutting comes the hardest part for me. I try to explain my process. Why did I use this or that part? Why did I start all over again? How do I know when the collage is finished? And explaining this process in a foreign language is a challenge of its own for me. I can't just speak freely. I often don't have the right words. Hopefully the project will help me to further improve my language skills. Okay, one last question I keep getting asked is, what do you do with all the collages? I don't know that exactly yet. At the moment, I'm still working on the individual collages. It will be a while before everyone is finished. It would be great if I could find a way to exhibit them all together, because I think they look great together. Every single collage is so special, and yet all collages somehow fit together. I find that very exciting. And another idea is, if I have the time, I would like to have a book printed with photos of all these collages. And I could also make a postcard edition out of it, or a new limited collection of prints on wood. So there are many different options. What would you do with all those mini collages? Please let me know your ideas in the comments below. Having been working on this project since the beginning of the year, I was very curious how other artists would deal with such a challenge. So last month we started a similar project in the Art and Inspiration community. And this time I've sent envelopes of material to members so they can try out what it feels like to work with someone else's material. Many members have mastered the challenge well, and very nice collages have already been created. Such a really great project too. Okay, now it's your turn. Grab your stuff and create something. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.